I'm sorry, do not mind my hair. I'm trying to figure myself out. But a lot of things are happening in my life. A lot of really bad things happening in my life. And I had to make sure that I notated all of this because when I get done with exposing people, it's not going to be pretty. I might not be alive to tell about it. I don't know what the justice system that we supposedly are for are going to do. So I'm going to break it down really quick. Google the People's versus David Mabulu, Mabullu. In that first site, you see a case where a man is accused of 2 counts of rape by his supposed ex-fiance. But the thing that people don't understand, they don't know both sides of a story. And I'm never saying that rape is right. So before you cut me off, hear me out. Hear me out, please. People of America, of the world, of whatever, we have the bad habit of hearing one side and taking that side and believing that one side. And we always forget that there's always 3 sides to a story. If there's any integrity in life and in that person, then there's 2 sides. Basically, my brother was accused of raping his fiance. She accused him of raping her. And sadly, thank God to say, that is not what happened. That's not true. And I'm not afraid of exposing. People's friends and cousins and siblings, they go to jail all the time. And nothing happens because they're afraid of what's going to come out. I can honestly say that when this case goes up, nothing on my side or my brother's side will come out because I know he is innocent and the Jane Doe is not. This case started back in last year, July, when he was arrested, July 25th, 2016, from my dad's place in Emeryville. He was arrested there. So I'm gonna tell you a quick story. If you have questions, you can feel free to email me. But I want this to get out now so people can see what's happening in our system. His ex-fiance, my brother, was not perfect, and he knows he's not. He's not perfect at all. But at least he is telling the truth. He's the only one telling the truth. He did put his hands on her. He did do things to her, like, pour water on her or a fight. But at the end, the crimes that she's accusing him of are not true. So you have to go back in the case and see exactly what I'm talking about. Basically, my brother was not perfect. He had several girlfriends, and Jane, I can't say her name. I don't know if I can say her name yet, but she claimed to be pregnant. She was pregnant at one point, and she started saying that I guess they got into an argument about the pregnancy. Maybe he wasn't being forthcoming. She always knew he had a girlfriend on the side. She always knew he did, and that was really messed up of my brother. But life is life. But she got pregnant, and they got into an argument about the pregnancy, and then they split up. And next thing we know, he's being accused of raping her. And you guys, rape is not cool. I have had my experience with sexual crime, and rape is not cool. It's never cool. But lying about rape is not cool either. And it's too many men, too many black men especially, that are accused wrongfully of raping some girl, and they only, once the girl speaks, that's it. There's no other sides. There's no other truth. It doesn't matter. What the girl says is true, and that is not the system. That is not what the system should be. It shouldn't be because she speaks, now he's guilty and we must get him. And that is what they have done. My brother represented himself on his own case, expecting the system to see his truth and to what he has fought for so long, to speak for him. Truth. And it's only worked against him. Schroberg I forget, Jason Schroberg. He is the DA of Alameda County. He prosecuted the case, and I've never seen a bigger snake in my entire life. I'm telling you, I have never seen a bigger snake. Someone that's so much after someone. He's not even focused on finding the truth. None of them are. They don't want the truth. They want to put people away. They don't care if he's being honest or not. They don't. Why would someone admit to doing part of a crime? Why? And they're still guilty. My brother would clearly say, I did this wrong. I did that wrong. I'm going to expose every bit, every piece of this case. The prosecutors, the judge, the attorneys, every person that had their hand in this thing. I promise you, I swear on my life, I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I'm going to blog each step I make with this case. It's not a joke. It's not funny. And I may not see my 31st birthday when I'm done. I'm not playing. I don't have to go after people. I don't have to mess up people's lives. My brother has no priors. He has no record. He has his own business. He had a good job working for the government. And now this. He was doing well for himself. He was 28 and doing well. The only thing that he was not right was that he was a little misogynistic and he was a little bit of an arrogant person. That was his issue. But he's not a rapist. He has not deserved to go down for rape. He does not deserve to go down for rape. And I know people say, well, why are you saying that he hit her? He did hit her. Not the times that she said and not how she said. He never kicked her. He never punched her. He slapped her. And there's no better. There's actually, the reason why I'm not justifying what he's doing. I'm saying when you go to court for stuff like this, the difference between slapping and punching does make a difference. So somebody can say, oh, it doesn't matter. He still hit her. No, it doesn't. Because one's more violent than the other. A backhand slap, a front hand slap, a punch, a kick, those are violent. Those are violent versus non-violent. It might not make any sense, but there is ways when you are defending yourself. Not saying he was. This is beside the point. Say you're defending yourself. If you go to court to defend yourself, they look at how you supposedly defended yourself. So when it comes to how many times do you shot a person, or how many times do you hit a person or stab a person, and you're defending yourself, or whatever the case is, they look at how it's done, how malicious it's done. Even when you're not defending yourself. This period, when you're doing crimes, say there was a murder or something, and they're looking at the crimes. They're judging how violent this crime was, or how malicious it was, or how crazy it was. They're judging all of that, and that goes against you. So when I say he hit her, yes, he slapped her with his hand. Yes, he did. He did hit her. I've seen him hit her. I had to hold him back to not hit her. But when it comes to kicking her, no. When it comes to punching her in the stomach or punching her anywhere, no. My brother is arrogant, but he's not evil. You can make judgments that you want. You can say what you want. But know that there are too many men, especially black men, that are going down for crimes that they did not do. It's not fair. And I will be the one to expose it. I will. This is my brother. And I guarantee you, I don't care about my past or anything. His past is clean. His past is clean. And people don't go public with their cases when it comes to this, because there's always a little piece missing. But we have been forthcoming. We've been honest about everything that's happened on David's side. Go and Google this case. Go and research this case. The People versus David Mabulu, and read the story. But you only see one side. You don't see his. You saw someone, she got mad because he was cheating on her and decided that she wanted to get revenge. And yes, there are women that are that vindictive. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. I'm not asking for anyone to take my side. You don't have to. I'm asking you to see both sides. Don't just take my side. Don't just take her side. See both sides. See truth. See the truth. Again, I'm recording this because I promise you, I swear that I will make sure that this girl gets exposed. The DA, Jason Schoberg, gets exposed. The judge and all his nonsense that he didn't play the part that he played. David represented himself. There were meetings that he was in. He was a pro bono defense for himself. And they aren't supposed to have meetings and conversations without him. And they would have phone conversations without him. They hired him a stand-in attorney, and he was on the victim side, the supposed victim side. There's things that happened in that courthouse that people are saying it never happened. And I was there myself, and I can't even say anything. I can't even talk. They hired a private investigator for my brother, and he was stealing his evidence. You think I'm joking? I'm dead serious. This stuff is really happening. Stealing his evidence. They broke into our house and stole the cell phone that we had for him. They had all the texts. See, he has a text and an email saying that that sent from her cell phone. It's been proven. It's been sent for her cell phone. It's been sent from her cell phone. The email's been sent from her cell phone, saying that I'm sorry, I lied, and she took it back when they told her that if she goes back on this, that she can go to jail and serve time. She took it back. But I had that email. He has the email. They have that email. And they still are trying to give my brother life. I won't let it happen. Share this message. I might lose my life because I'm going to expose everybody. And I'm not playing.